Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. That workout was a bloody killer, but I loved it. So at the moment I'm focusing on HIIT training, which is high intensity interval training, which, if you don't know, basically consists of short bursts of intense exercise followed by short rest times. I love this type of exercise just because it makes me feel super energized and alert, and it actually increases your body's metabolic rate, or your body's ability to continue to burn calories for hours after you actually stop exercising, which is pretty cool if you ask me. All right, let's just get comfy here. Take a seat, pull up a stump. Let's get into it. If you're a new viewer, my name is Mimi Watts, and I'm passionate about sharing tips on health and fitness and how you can manage your mind to master your life. So if you like the sound of that, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe. Alright, so today's topic is one of my personal favorites, and it's going to help you in any situation where you're not quite sure what you should do. And it's what we call thinking from your future self. Now, a few of you might be wondering what this means. What's she on about? I have no idea. Well, let me tell you, this is one of the best ways that I know how to solve a current problem, make a decision, take action, or even just decipher which pathway might be best to take. And if that sounds like a solution you want to get your mitts on, then keep watching. When I find myself metaphorically stuck between a rock and a hard place, I ask myself the question, what would my future self do in this situation? And as soon as I ask that question, it just seems to simplify everything. I want you to imagine for a moment that you could go back and have a conversation with the version of you from 5 or 10 years ago. What would you tell yourself then? What things would be important or not important? What would you tell yourself not to worry about? Maybe you would tell yourself not to doubt yourself for a second. As we grow and evolve, we learn, right? But evolving takes effort, it takes discomfort and stepping into the unknown. And it's for this reason that a lot of us can actually get stuck in the same position for too long. Instead of moving past the boundaries of comfort, we often just repeat what's been done before, aka what we've done in the past. We tend to live in a sort of a default mode because it's easier for our brain to do this rather than using courage and imagination to do something we've never done before, to believe in something without the evidence. Now, please don't fall into the trap of thinking that in order to become the best version of yourself, that you need to first achieve all of the goals and successes. The quickest way to become that version of yourself is by living as if you were already him or her today. You do this by asking yourself the questions, what would my future self do? What would I think or not think? Who would I surround myself with? What would I spend my time doing? And then, once your brain gives you the answer, and it will, start implementing it. I think the reason this works so well is because we all like to think that the version of ourselves 5 years from now is going to be better, right? Maybe in a better job, in a better relationship, be it with yourself or with someone else, in better shape, more money in the bank, whatever it might be for you. And I know that you know what steps need to be taken to get there. So when you ask yourself this question, you can't help but be confronted by the right decision. It kind of feels like one of those scenes from a movie where you're in the shower singing naked and then someone comes in and pulls the curtain back and just exposes you. 9 times out of 10, when you get the answer, it's not going to feel very comfortable, and you're going to want to divert back to what you always do. When this happens, just take a second and ask yourself if you like where you are right now. Do you like the direction you're headed in? If the answer is no, then listen to your future self and be that person today. Have a beautiful week, friends. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye. Sorry. Mackie. Mac. I love you.